So I'm not joking about this because it's a serious one. It's the full moon. It's a super blue moon. It's bigger, more vibrant than ever. So there's quite a lot of energies going on. So we need to pay close attention to it. I know this is slightly late. It's actually here 12 a.m. midnight in Dubai time, but I thought I'd put this video out. Been very busy today because we're actually moving house, but we'll talk about that another day. But there's 5 things we need to look out for when it comes to this particular thing. Now, when I'm looking at the charts, it's very interesting because you've got multiple things happening at the same time. You've got the opposing sun in Leo at the same time, which is going to affect a lot when it comes to ego. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. And then you've got the opposing Mercury Retrograde that is also in Leo. That's happening right now. So it's like everything is amplified. If you have a pen ready, get your pads ready, your notepads, and then take plenty of notes, because I think this is going to help you, especially because you've still got another 3 days of this energy. And the last thing I want to share with you is all about the manifestation high-speed rail. We got 7 months going on, so please pay close attention. I'm serious about this one, and we're going to go for around maybe 10 minutes or so, and it could potentially change your life. So, first of all, what do we need to know? Well, it's the sturgeon moon. There's quite a lot of things going on because when number one, we need to understand what is a supermoon. A supermoon is when it's seemingly bigger, it's more vibrant, the energies are brighter. And when the energies are brighter, it just means that energy is bigger. So when that energy in motion is our emotions. Now, what does that mean? It means that I would highly recommend you guys to stay at home. Not really like stay at home every single day or every second of the next few days, but just try to avoid people who usually trigger you, very busy environments, because obviously everybody will be affected. This is a collective energy. So try to have more self-care time, wind down, pamper yourself, whatever it is, and try to stay away from too many people. That's what I mean, right? And the reason behind that is because obviously all emotions will be amplified. So it's a very big practice for everybody, especially this one because of how the planets are aligned. Please write this down. To practice your patience. Tell me if it hasn't happened already. Yesterday, the day before, or today, you've already had some kind of confusion, argument, whatever it is, or somebody's lost their patience with you, or you've lost your patience with somebody else, right? And if that has happened, well, the past is the past now, leave it behind, but no more. Because this is kind of like a test from the universe. If you can pass this full moon test with flying colors, then you're going to get loads of manifestations happen over the next few months. So it's a big thing. Now, that's the first part. Supermoon, blue moon, out of the way. Okay, it's huge, it's powerful, more than the usual full moon. The second thing is because Saturn actually rules Aquarius, so what it will actually do is it'll make you want to hold on to things. And by the way, when I say you, it means that even your partners or the people you deal with, or it could be that somebody's trying to control you right now. Again, let me know if you've felt anything like the past 72 hours already, that somebody's been quite controlling, or they've been quite demanding. They've been wanting things for you or needing you to be a certain way. And if that's been the case, it's probably because these energies are amplified right now because of how the planetary alignments are. Now, what is my advice to you? My advice for you is to let go. No need to control. We come into this world with nothing, we leave with nothing, you're a free spirit. Obviously, you leave with your spiritual upgrades, but as a physical being, we need to keep practicing for spiritual detachment. Don't need to try and own things. This liberation, when you free yourself, when you drop that attachment to things. So my high recommendation for you is to let go. Let go of your expectations of how things should be. Because no, change is the only constant and things shouldn't be anyway. If you trust in the universe, then you trust that the universe is aligning things for you. And aside from that as well, the problem will happen when other people are controlling. Right? So you're getting this narcissist type energy that's happening, and you're wondering, why is all this happening? Well, probably because these energies are very vibrant right now, and it's stimulating, it's triggering. So how do you deal with that? People trying to control you? Well, same thing. Let go. Let go of being so hungover over it. Let go of being annoyed, frustrated about it. Let go of being angry about it. Just let it go. The past is the past. Live in the present moment. You're here with me now. We're in this beautiful, beautiful apartment. And it's 12 a.m. and we're still going strong. We're alive. We're breathing. So live in every moment. Cherish every moment. Be grateful for everything. Don't get triggered. And be absolutely patient with things. But let go. Let go is a very, very big word for this full moon portal that's happening for the next few days still, right? Now, aside from that, number 3, what have we got? We've got it opposing the sun in Leo. Now, the sun is a stimulant. It's like an activation, right? That's your solar plexus. It's your motivation to what? It's a fighting spirit. You've got the Leo, the courage. And usually what happens is because it's amplified, it's going to create a lot of ego. So it's a very good time to witness. Practice witnessing meditation. Do you feel like your ego is getting a hold of you recently? Or do you think other people's ego has been very strong and you don't know why recently? Maybe even people usually are very nice and suddenly they feel like, they look like they're controlling or they're angry or they're trying to prove something. Or maybe you're trying to prove something. So this is a big reminder for everybody that yes, it's going to stimulate, it's going to bring that ferocious side of you. By all means, use it. Use the sun in Leo to be motivated, to be proactive, to get your dreams and goals. But make sure it doesn't make this head too big. Because when this head becomes too big, that's what creates problems, creates arguments, creates conflicts, and it creates internal battle. So it's a big reminder for ego on that one. Now, moving on to point number 4, we got it opposing Mercury Retrograde. So it's an interesting one because Mercury Retrograde alone is already in Leo. And we all know might mess with your technology. By the way, do let us know inside the comments below if your Wi-Fi's not been working, laptop dying, phone's not working. For whatever reason, it's just some weird stuff is just getting stuck somewhere, right? If technology isn't quite working out, or if travel plans have been delayed, these type of things usually happen. But the most important thing is to do with your communication. It's very easy to get misunderstood during this time, right? I'm guessing it's probably happened already in the past 72 hours, right? Somebody's expressed something, you didn't understand it right, or you expressed something, they didn't understand it, and you don't even know why. Right? It just creates an argument for no reason. It was probably over something really, really small. So my recommendation for everybody, again, proofread everything, right? Check everything before you send anything, emails, text messages, and before you speak, think before you speak, especially during this time. It's going to be a very important thing. It's going to save you from all the hassle and all the negativity that may arise if you're not careful with your words during this time. So make sure that is done. And also another thing as well, because it's opposing Mercury retrograde in Leo, we've also got some things to do with confusion and overthinking. It's highly likely these 5 days, right, this week basically, you're going to get a sense of overthinking. You'll be thinking like just overtime and you don't know why, and you seem to can't stop this monkey mind from thinking. So my biggest recommendation for you during this time is plenty of breathwork practice. They say 90% of the things you worry about never happen. You make the stories up. Don't tell yourself and feed yourself a negative story that's disempowering and makes you feel sad, makes you feel upset, right? Makes you want to be emotional or makes you want to cry. And that's going to be a big thing, It's the full moon. You're going to feel those emotions and you're going to feel like, why am I crying for no reason? Right? Why is that? Because emotions are high, right? Intelligence is low, emotions in flow. You got energy in motion. It expresses as tears, your emotions. So that's how the energies are vibrant right now. But while that's happening, make sure that those emotions aren't making your intelligence too low, that you just keep thinking and you're self-sabotaging. You're thinking things are worse than it is. When in fact, you should be practicing gratitude. You should be practicing plenty of breath work, because breath work will calm the mind. Focus on the sound of the breathing. Slow your breathing down. Do plenty of breath work practice over the next few days and it's going to save you. The final thing, and this is my favorite thing of all, number 5, the manifestation high-speed rail. We got a 7-month portal going on. I don't know if you guys attended the 888 portal event that we had recently. If you didn't, you probably still be able to catch the recording somewhere on this channel. If you click the live button, you probably see the last live we did. But over there, I was speaking about the next 7 months. We got August, September, 2 months speed rail. And then you got October, 1 month of half rest. And then you got 4 more months all the way leading to February next year, which is going to be full of manifestations. It's going to be a quantum shift, a quantum leap for you, where 7 months down the line, you can look back and you won't even recognize yourself because you've grown so much and you've gone so far and you've got this wealth and this abundance that you've just gained. So what does this mean for this full moon? Well, different to what everybody tells you. Everybody says during full moon time, not a good time to manifest. I'm telling you, right? There's some truth in that because your emotions is high, intelligence is low. So you may manifest a lot of negativity. But if you work on cleansing, clearing, releasing, and letting go, let me tell you something, this portal is huge for manifestation. So actually, these few days, do plenty of manifestation meditations, right? If you guys would like me to load one up, maybe I'll record one for you guys tomorrow. If I've got enough comments down below, you guys requesting for the full moon meditation, because we've still got a few days left. If you want that, I can create one for you guys. If I see enough demand, I'll create it tomorrow for you guys. But that's going to be very powerful. And also setting intentions, visualizations, do plenty of scripting. So script, get into that emotional frequency, feel as if it's happened already, and manifest during this portal. Very good time for it, especially first thing when you wake up in the morning and last thing you do before bed. Think about your dreams, your goals, your desires, and everything you want to manifest. That is 12 minutes, creators. And I'm done for today because we're past midnight and I think it's time for bed. So hopefully you guys got something out of that. If you enjoyed this video, you got anything out of it whatsoever, or you relate to anything that I said, please do hit the thumbs up. Help this message reach out to more people so it can help more people. That's our good karma deed done for the day. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because that little bell will remind you every day. This year, I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, I'm signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.